and best-selling author Rupi Kaur inspires people around the world.
And I'm with Rupi Kaur.
Hi, my name is Rupi Kaur.
Rupi Kaur, writer with 26 years old, one of the lucky ones who has made it as a poet. Kaur self-published her first book, Milk and Honey, in 2014, which has sold more than 2.5 million of copies, even making it to a New York Times bestseller list. With this collection of poetry, she started being recognized by high social media and even has her own website where she posts a variety of artwork.
Okay.
Then, in 2017, she published her second book, The Sun and Her Flowers, that is divided in 4 parts: wilting, falling, rooting, rising, and blooming. Clearly makes reference to a flower's life, but also taking a more metaphorical interpretation, such as her own existence. Still, there are some that worship her and others that hate her for her way of writing. If you have read Kaur, she's evidently a contemporary writer. There's not only a complete indifference to the capital letters, which is a pretty signature thing in Kaur's poetry, but also a complete absence of stanzas. Sometimes a verse is considered a full poem, an expression of art, but not all the time.
Stop it!
Now, the language is pretty modern, like talking with a friend about daily life problems. This will be normal through all her book. And maybe one of the causes why she is so famous among the nowadays society is because they can relate to it, see themselves in her words, and make a poetry of their own. A poetry that is somehow basic. So Kaur makes us think that maybe keeping it raw and simple is the key for a metaphysical poetry, one whose purpose is expressing feelings and emotions, leaving aside the academical matters and focusing in an interior catharsis. Still, well, not everything is bad. The poet can make few verses into a moral statement. Let's check page 19. Yesterday, the rain tried to imitate my hands by running down on your body. I ripped the sky apart for allowing it. And it signs as jealousy, something that I find pretty interesting. Now, the human errors become a part of the poetry and writers of the art. Nevertheless, the separation of a sentence shouldn't be considered poetry. It makes the purpose of art a little bit empty and with lack of content. Okay, that is all for this video. If you have a book you want to discuss, please leave it in the comment down below. Also, thank you for watching and don't forget to subscribe and give it a like. Until next time, and this was Between the Lines.